All right, welcome to JCCR Racing, where we work every week to go from complete beginner to complete winner. At least we try to get on podium by the end of the week, and we got to watch out because we're about to get kicked into the D class because we're now racing C class, but with a lot of A safety rating. So about to get kicked down, and we got to put the pedal to the metal here. Try to make it happen, but Laguna Seca, we got decent chances, especially if we actually do a practice lap. So haven't raced the Laguna Seca in a few weeks and taking it on dry, no practice run, no actual qualifying. Sosa, what is up, buddy? Folks, don't forget to check out and subscribe to Sosa's channel, one of the JCCR Racing teammates. So dry running it here. This is the big time what not to do, but in reverse, doing what you shouldn't do. You should always practice up, get a qualifying lap in, and try to start middle of the pack or higher, because the further down you start, the more you gotta battle it through. Thankfully, I might just have enough in me to get the pedal to the metal on the track, and with some safe, smart driving and just applying basic racecraft, a handful of racecraft tricks, I think we can survive this. So no practice, full out dry run here, but lap one turning out to be not too bad, starting in 16th. And I guess that was a hold my drink moment, because I thought we were going right up to get two passes on, and instead we just pushed it a little too hard. So if you're going online, do get that quality practice lap in. Philness GT, welcome, buddy. Good to see you. Thank you so much for making it in. So back in 12th, because it looks like everyone's having a bit of trouble here. It might be better just be out of this battle. It's looking very chaotic because the safety rating I mixed in with some A drivers here. So it looks like it's all Mario Kart battling. Little Mario versus Donkey Kong barrel action going on here. And on medium tires, so that's another adjustment. But trick to getting decent online results. The first thing is know your car. If you know your car, you can take on new tracks without that much practice. Yeah, the live long, race long and prosper to the team. Thank you very much, Super Doofus. I need to go through there at about 100 miles per hour, 105 miles per hour. Yes, salute Sosa. Let's see what we can put together here. Got still 14 laps, so I'm not too worried. I think we can still make a good amount happen here. With the help from the JCCR Racing pit crew, should be able to put something together. A few fast laps before the end of the race. Now folks, let me know, when are we supposed to pit? I got no practice here, no qualifying, starting from 16th, and I didn't research this up. I had a 3-day long weekend, and earlier today was just all about family time. Layla, my daughter, started to say her first words, one of them being dog, now that she's gotten past the mama and dada. Actual first word other than mama or dada is dog. So we had a lot of fun with that today. Out of This World Gaming, thank you so much for making it in. Howdy, friend. We're going to put the pedal to the metal and start pushing it. I'd say lap 5. Should be able to push it a little harder. But up 6 positions despite the wipeout on lap, what was it? Right at the end of lap 1. So I almost caught that at one pit in this race, Super Doofus. Alright, I just didn't see what lap. So there's a common spot, especially if you got traction control on 0 or 1. Easy spot to slide out in here. If you brake too hard, I'm running -2 on the Porsche 911, so there I just braked too hard and it sent me off track last time. Lots of green to drive on there. So nice little space. Seems like you really got to keep it between the navigational beacons there, but yeah, we can actually run a little off track into that green zone to really go through there as quick as possible on that hairpin. Hairpin or 45 or not 45 degree 90 degree turn. Yes, please do subscribe to Lewis's YouTube channel, as well as Philness GT, and oh no, you gotta watch out. GT7 has been real dirty with ghosting people and then unghosting them. Even though they're in your line, you're coming in hot and quick. They will mess you up. So always plan on the car getting unghosted. Ooh, really late here. Still emotionally unbalanced from the GT7 unghosting the car right when we were gonna go really be into a ram fest and probably get a 3 to 5 second penalty for launching them off the track. Ooh, the D-man up there in 8th, flying past us. Felt a little push. Maybe it was just me being late on the brakes, but felt like my braking was a little off there. I think I've got the wrong, probably -2 isn't a right setup. Philness, I'd love your input on where the brake controller should be for Laguna Seca on a 911. Back to 10th, still up 6 positions from where we started. I'm pretty happy because that's with a slide out. Super doofus, yeah, I love that. Good saying. Don't forget to change the filters on the like button. It really does help our community grow. Dano, what is up? Our mate from Texas. Good day, sir. Oh, went in hot here. Cow, luckily got it back under control. So lots of pitting here. We're going to jump ahead and not by any talent here. Takeoff in second, as Dano often reminded us in the past. Dano riding up in B lobby, so much quicker driver than us here. Giving us a lot of tips over the last 6 months. Oh, there was a bit of contact there, likely contact. All right, so let me know, folks. Porsche 911 on Laguna Seca. Very, very curious about what people would be running on the brake balance. Not thrilled about that penalty. Thought we could run out on the grass, but hey, only way to find out is by testing it out. Now we know. Braking at the 2 to the 1, and I guess we'll get a little earlier braking in next time. Got some space on the car behind us through that turn, so I think put that down as just about getting better there. Braked at about the 1 there. Quick little set brake session. And do we switch tires? I'm not sure. We're at 7 laps. Ooh, yeah, I'd say safe to switch tires at this point. Little human pit stop there. Just catching up on some of the chat I missed. 8th, not bad. Not bad for starting in 16th, and complete dry run here. Didn't get to practice out or do a qualifying lap. I think the BMW would be quite excellent here. We'll check out right after what the top cars and top drivers are running in regards to manufacturer and speed. All right, so we're now back in 8th. We were in 9th. I mean, someone was off track as we're about to be here. Tires seem good despite going in the gravel. No bump draft, just go straight to the pass. Oh, there's traffic here. Where do we place ourselves? Thankfully, he jumped ahead, which actually was quite helpful. If he would have held the line, we would have been bumping him probably off track, which would have caused a penalty. Dano, yeah, I would love to get on the Discord as well. I tried from my PlayStation, and it was asking me for a phone number, give my phone number, and then everything blocked from there. So not sure what's going on, and I'll try again to do a search from my laptop. I just couldn't find the channel. If anyone can share the link, I'll try to just print it out, write it out on the keyboard, type it out, I guess, not print, but type it out on the keyboard and hope that the search will show up, because under JCCR I wasn't getting anything. So after the race, yeah, I'm going to try that. If anyone wants to send me the link over the PS network, the Buddy network, where we're friends, just a little easier than finding it through the stream chat. Oh, we got someone off track, parked off track. Someone might be in the process of rage quitting. Very likely would have been hit off. Slow through there, didn't know quite what speed, what gear. I think we got it though here. 87. I got to be at about 95 to 100 miles per hour through there to be competitive. Oh, just about to say that's an area that's pretty easy to lose control if you get off balance, off the curb. You lose contact with all four wheels. Only 2.1 seconds ahead of sixth, so not bad. Still time to catch up. Solid race. I'm enjoying this race quite a bit. Nice track, lots of chances and places to pass. Really not at all like Tokyo. I drove a lot less last week than usual just because I was not a fan of Tokyo Expressway. At least not with the violence that it came with this week. There we go, that was more around 94. Got to squeeze an extra 6 miles per hour of that turn. It's an important one. Get back on the throttle, even though we can't see what's going on past the hill. There, we would have spun out if we would have held on to the throttle. Just let go of the throttle and pray for the best. 2 cars up ahead. Anything can happen. I got to watch out with the D-Man up ahead. We've seen him, or I think we saw him. Likely took someone off the track right ahead of us earlier on in the race. Might not have been his fault either, and it might have just been that someone buckled under the pressure. Got to get faster through that section for sure. We can see the D-Man up there taking off on us. Kept it above 90 miles per hour. It was not textbook, was not perfect, but we kept it above 90. Jammed it up there. D-Man ahead of us, flying, gaining ground up to 4.7 seconds ahead. Kept it above 90 there. I think that's pretty crucial. Still need to go faster through there. All right, slight gain through that section. On the car in front. Getting down to 3.9. And you can see that the D-Man through the last section on the course really flies. Not catching up to him on the last section. He gained almost a full second. Ooh. And maybe I need to be running the Porsche at a +2. Get a little bit more trail braking in. Ferrari's a good car on this track as well because of the fast turning. And great acceleration from anywhere in the slow to medium speeds. All right, 19 seconds ahead of the car behind us. We should have 7th. Not a horrible result from having started in 16th. Oh, we got a lucky break. We got a freebie. So up 10 positions from the starting, as long as we nail this turn. Didn't nail it, but we survived through it. We made it through. There we go. Super Doofus, for the Discord, it would be great if, actually I'll click it up on my phone. So yeah, maybe through the phone here. Try to get through the phone. I'll leave that on. I'll miss some of the chat because I won't have the phone on the chat here, but... Oh, accept invite. Fantastic. Thank you for sending an invite. Great. Awesome. Install. Thanks, mate. Up 10 positions. A lucky break at the end. But clean, safe, smart driving. Didn't run out beyond the ability. Just drove right before it. And that's really going to help safety rating go up. So almost everyone else was an A. So we're about to get kicked out of the S safety rating, I guess. Or we're about to get kicked into the D class. Yeah, a lot of people, I think, rage quitted. There was a lot of battling going on ahead of us, and we luckily avoided it. Whew. That is a lot of people. You could call those race wars by how many people were thrown off the track there. So let's see what we can do when we actually have a qualifying time. So good start, beginning of the week, new race. Probably have to throw the medium tires on again. Quite pleased with the 911. Let's see what the top cars are. Oh, oh yes, amongst the friends, the RS01 doing great here. 458, 911. Got some other 911 fans with me. Glad to see that. Let's see on the global rating. Hey, Super Doofus, nice. Up in 9th with a 125.7. My goodness, that is quick. Good job. An incredible lead pencil. Cosmic Man 5, AHR, Porsche GT, JCCR, Ronin. Incredible times. Just really great. Sosa, very nice time of 127.4. I think I'm gonna have trouble. Might have trouble getting that. Let's see, can we follow a 911? No, it's all Lexus and BRZ. Well, 458 I think would be good here, and thank you for confirming that, Super Doofus. I'm going to try running it on 0. Ooh, I think that's off track. Let's see if that picks up a penalty or if that's illegal tender. -3, wow, okay. Very cool. So maybe I wasn't too off to running -2. Let's test it out on 0, and then I'm going to throw it to -2. Oh, Dano, please do. I want to see you up on that list, mate. Buddy, I want to see you up on that list near the top. Oh, all right. So I guess the -2 lap is going to come in right off. Let's go opposite. I know what I ran last race. I think we ran a 127, our best lap, 127 and a half. Had 14 laps of practice with -2. Yeah, once Dano qualifies, we'll all lose a spot on the friends list. We'll all go down. It's not lost, it's just lower. All right, losing a little ground there. I think I should have less braking in advance and more trail braking through. I think I went through there a little quicker than usual, so that's awfully good. Yeah, it is nice having a friends list. It's often, I find, discouraging looking at the top world-class drivers. It's like, you're always off, 4, 6, 8, 10 seconds, whatever it may be that you're off. But when you got a nice friends list going, it's nice to have a little friendly buddy competition. It pushes us and motivates to do a little better. In this channel, I've said it once, and I'll say it many, many times as well. Say it once and forever say it again. I want this channel to be about learning and growing together and making friends along the way. So yeah, it is nice to be able to see our friends' time. So 126.2, got to get that down into the 125 range. Yeah, it would be very cool to be able to have a great point to load a friends ghosts and be able to have an idea, okay, where are they driving? How are they driving? Let's see. Log into Discord. Oh, I'm going to have to create an account because I don't think the last one worked out so well. So what does a 126 get us? It gets us an 11th. Well, that's 4 positions higher than last time. So let's see what we can do with that. Not sure if I should be running -2, +2, or 0. Dano or Philness would love your input. Oh, we've got a dev _dirty dev who's in the room here. It's definitely not our dev on JCCR Racer, the legendary dev, because I think he's an A racer. Okay, so we've safely made it back into our regular S rating for safety rating, but we got to keep it clean because we got threatened with a drop into A class there. All right, what do we have here? I guess we'll go with the happy medium of 0 for now. +3 for more turn in. All right, and is that still true if instead of the engine being in the front, Dano, it's in the back? Let me know. Hey, the Q, what is up? Thank you for joining. let us know what you're driving this week. The people in the back must be wondering where I was at, because I went on off track on the beginning of the race, turn 1. Odd place to do it, but at JCCR Racing, it's full of surprises. Yeah, of course it's more turning, because it's the front wheels that do the turning, and if there's brake pressure on those front calipers, the front wheels will turn in less. Well, they just won't turn at all if their brakes calipers are being squeezed so much that the front wheels cannot rotate. They need to rotate in order to turn the car. All right, 9th, I'll take it. Let's do this. A little slow, but looks like there's a wild battle. This is more Mario Kart this week. Oh, look at that. This is chaotic. Mario Kart, Twisted Metal, Demolition Derby Racing. And I'm just going to drive safe and smart, try to stay out of that battle zone. Just stay on the periphery of the battle zone. The danger is still there, but it's just not quite as high. Yes, sir, Super Doofus. That sounds good. Ooh, we're about to get rammed. Luckily we didn't. Hopefully we didn't make an enemy there. Always better to do your absolute best to race as clean as possible, to not give someone a reason to knock you off track. And some people, no matter what, they're going to knock you off. Can't help that, but why increase the probabilities of making someone your enemy? All right, I remember Dano, when we were playing online on a Saturday, said I could go through there, or the last time this was online, maybe, he said I could go there through 3rd, and now I'm listening, and it's paying off. I was always braking and dropping it into 2nd, and Dano mentioned, you know, coast through on 3rd. And I'm really sticking it with the crew here. Can't focus too much on what's behind us, because if we do that, we're not going to be focusing on what's in front of us. We're going to run in the back of a vehicle or a wall, just like in the real world. Focus too much on what's behind you, and the wall is the wall of depression, and can't be looking too far ahead, because we'll miss what's ahead of us. We'll be anxious driving, so you got to be in the here and the now. This 5th driver might just, if I follow him closely, might get him through just applying pressure. No contact, but pressure might take him off the track. He might just run beyond his usual. Instead of going at 9/10, he'll go at 10/10, full all out, pedal to the metal, and possibly into the sands. Let's see if this tactic works. But hey, we got 5th and 4th right up there. This is some exciting driving, at least for me on my end. I hope it's, as spectators, as part of the JCCR Racing pit crew, it is good for you all as well. Quick little drop in a second for a little braking and rotation. Off the pedal when I was on the curbs. A little nervous about the car behind me, but he did not ram, thankfully. He didn't play Goldberg or The Rock and spear me into another stratosphere. That blinker is really kind of distracting and throwing me off. Clever. Trying to defend the apex there, but now he's got speed on me. Car behind me driving very clean, waiting for the right moment to pass, so I really respect that driving. You could have booted me off the track a few times already. Oh, maybe he is using a controller and just hit a button. Ooh, below 90 there, not great. So, patience to the car behind us probably will pay off, but I think he followed us through there. Oh, we're going off. Let's go full out off. Woo! Okay, I'm happy that we got ghosted there. Otherwise, that would have been maybe too much of a mushroom boost. Ooh, did not take that textbook at all. Wesley Francis, what is up, teammate buddy? How are you doing? Howdy ho, welcome in. Thanks for making it. We were just staring down the barrel of 4th and 5th. Had a little nervous off-track, well, kind of off-track moment. Just not taking the turn the right way. And car behind us, very classy. I drive, actually driving quite well. Drove, well, with proper race etiquette, the way someone would in an actual real race. Was patient, waited for his chance to pounce, and when he passed us, yes, boy did he ever pass us, because we flew off the track in the corkscrew. We took the corkscrew like I had uncorked a bottle and was driving on an empty bottle scenario. I know iDrive's not going to be causing accidents up there, I don't think, but... Oh, there's already a contact. We'll see how the others play along with him. So not going to change the tires yet. I want the tires a little fresher for the last few laps of the race. I'm going to switch them, I think, right on the mid-mark of the race. Oh, there was contact. That's on a straightaway. I'm feeling bad for iDrive because he's a quality, clean racer, and he definitely just got taken out by the car ahead. I think the car ahead probably took out the 2 cars that we just passed, so we are doing a thing. We're currently in 5th with faster drivers behind us, so this will be interesting. And I've gone through pretty slowly through there, so then I'm going to be gaining up a little speed. Gotta push it, gotta push it. Oh, maybe my braking was a little early there. But considering last lap I went off track, I am not willing to push it too hard there. I guess I'm gonna go in here instead of going off the track. Get out of the heat there. In a lap earlier than I'd like. Filmless GT, thank you so much. Punting the like button and subscribing really does help the channel learn and grow, because we'll get more community members, and with more community members, you know, YouTube's not going to suggest this content to anyone unless there's enough likes. And when they do, well, the community grows, we grow, we make some new friends, and along the way get more entertainment from the things people have to say and more learning from what they have to share. All right. So got out of that heat. I was starting to get sweaty there. Gotta go through third there, like Dano has taught us before. Brazilians at the top of the leaderboard. We're now 17 seconds behind Flipper, but Flipper has yet to pit. So we will be jumping back into probably 6th, I'd say. Oh, he ate the corkscrew. That is the one spot you don't want to get too much on the inside there. That is no bueno. Oh, and I have lost it again. Sorry, folks. All right, I guess I hit the start button there. Light control back, GT7, thank you. All right, that was a painful last section of lap 7. Completely fell apart, but just like in life, there'll be no rage quitting, no cry quitting, and there'd be no crying at all. That was all my fault, but no self-rage. There'll be no loathe quitting. There we go, through in 3rd. Should help us get faster lap times. Yeah, the RAM is being increased. Just barely scraped above 90. Kept it in the 90s, but right on the dot, 90. All right, so right before the crest of the hill, we'll take it so that we don't eat that corner and get spiraled off. Oh, come on. Where am I at? Whew. I'm all over the place. Wow, 22 seconds behind. This is gonna hurt the C rating. Well, I'm not seeing 4th and 5th anymore. Let's try to finish the race with no further crashes. Gonna practice pushing it to new limits because 11th or 16th won't matter too much. Gotta test out the track at some point. Below 90 there, a little less than ideal driving. It is not liking being dropped into 2nd for that corner, so I think if we just go through in 3rd, we will survive just fine, stay on track, and not unbalance the car, not force the car into a spin with that drop into 2nd gear. So tomorrow night, definitely want to try out the 458 on this track. think Super Doofus has got it right. The 458 will be great on this track with its great turn-in, fantastic handling. There we go. Much quicker, 100 miles per hour. That's where we need to be. That feels just perfect. Much better. Only Drive, welcome. Howdy, buddy. Good to have you in. All right, we got to get 125 at some point on this track. Then we'll be solidly, properly C-class material. Going for the plunge. That was a major slowdown there, so not good at all. That's going to be a 128. Oh, worse. Just scraped in a 128. Wow. Top lap 124. I am far, far off. Well, these make for great practice laps. Really try to memorize what speed is safe and then push from there. Malazaleni, good day. There we go, 94, 95 there, getting better. Everyone seems to know Malise, very cool. Oh, that's double bad on the corkscrew. Last two laps. Not getting my braking in time. Ferrari, I probably, because it's got such incredible turn-in, probably going to benefit from more braking and run it at -2. There we go. Let's get back to -2, see what we can, if the laps are a little safer. All right. Turn-in is fine on the 911. Especially if I don't have my foot on the brake, obviously. Yeah, -2 is good, as long as I plan my braking out in advance. Went through there, I think that was 93 miles per hour. So that's fine. Let's see for here. Nailed the corkscrew. Yeah, I like the little extra stopping power. right, so not horrific. A little easier, actually, I find to control, just because I'm keeping it on the track with the extra braking power. So I guess I do need that -2. And the Ferrari is going to be perfect here for my drive style. Beginner to intermediate racer, meaning often my braking is either too early or too late, but usually more too late than anything else. Like there, braking was a little late for sure. So a race that we can say I filled with a lot of driver errors. Scrapped it. We're up. Philness, thank you so much. Well, Philness, this channel would not be growing quickly if it wasn't for your help. We got the best pit crew here. The JCCR pit crew is just fantastic for sharing tips and tricks, really helping people along, really friendly, caring community. Lots of car talk, a lot of fun. So it's all because of you all. I'm just I'm not going to say dummy behind the steering wheel, but I'm just the jockey behind the steering wheel here. And with varying performances from good to quite poor. So it's all almost completely due to the JCCR Racing pit crew. So folks, thank you so much for coming in, dropping gold nuggets of wisdom, tips, and tricks where we're all learning together. And I really appreciate that the community is very friendly and very kind to all the newcomers. It's great that everyone is always very welcoming. Whew. And I'm going to need a shower after this one. That last race was harder than the first race. So there we go, 10th. Dano, take care, buddy. I'm going to catch you on the Discord. I'm going to figure it out. I've got it on the phone now. So Phil is saying, do brake balance +5 to save front tire with the 4. Unfortunately, they cut me out the live chat, even though I am here. Let's see if I can catch that. All right, so Philness GT saying, go with brake balance +5 to save front tire with the 458 as well. Thank you very much. I'll start driving it on 0, and I'll see how I do going into the pluses. Night, folks. Thank you so much. Truly blessed to have you all along for the ride. Thank you so much as we try to go from 0 to hero every week. I wish you all more cars and more power. Hope you get to put the pedal to the metal in a car that you love sometime real soon. And if it's only here because you don't have a car in the real world, or it's, it's a slow Corolla, that's totally fine. I've got a few cars over at Johnny's Car Care and Reviews, and this is still my favorite way to race and drive. So folks, take care, Godspeed everyone, and thank you so much for coming in and catching the show where we can learn and grow together. Take care, have a great night. Good day at school or work tomorrow as well. Godspeed, everybody.